Why your knees way down?
Because I'm long-legged. Okay, Mr. Sir? I'm a real, authentic model.
Book she doesn't know how to read. She's clearly illiterate.
So you put a filter on it, you edit it, you cut and paste it, and then you're living in it. You've been living the lie for so long, you believe your own lie.
A person's confidence can change in a matter of seconds. And that's what women are going to learn in this video when they get roasted by men that don't care about their feelings. I don't want to hold you. Go ahead and hit that like button. Definitely share the video. If this is your first time watching, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to it.
Why your knees way down?
Because I'm long-legged. Okay, Mr. Sir? I'm a real, authentic model. This is what models usually look like.
What are you?
Me.
Them knees too far from the hips to be real. No, man, hell
To be
no.
real.
What are you?
You remember, you don't have an eye, so maybe you're not seeing right.
You don't got an eye? Yeah, you sure right now, I don't.
He's not seeing right.
This one's visually impaired. You right. You sure right.
I know. So we going right?
No.
I thought we was friends. What
I'm
happened?
keeping them.
He's keeping me.
I'm keeping this.
That's it. Now I'm gonna leave.
He dished her, then turned around and kept her. You let me know. Would you have swiped left or right?
Tell you, didn't live longer, Mark. Let me tell you, it is because we are stronger and we are happier at the end of the day than most men. And that is factual, and you know it.
When men are married to women who scream like you, they just want to die sooner.
A woman can inspire a man to be the best version of himself, or she can spend the entire relationship bringing him down.
You won't go half on the bills with a man, but you'll go whole on the bills by yourself. Let me get this right. You won't go half on the bills with a man, but you'll go whole on the bills all by yourself and struggle by yourself, because a lot of people are struggling. You won't go to the Cheesecake Factory because your palate is so exclusive that you live on Section 8 or you live on low-income housing or you only make $60,000 a year. You're extravagant and picky when it comes to your taste buds, but you wear $10 yoga pants, Sheen outfits, Fashion Nova clothing, and you're not picky when it comes to your clothes, but you're extremely bougie when it comes to your food. Your weave isn't even expensive. Yeah, you have a few designer bags, but those are out of season. Like, I've never understood. Can we just stop being delusional? And I'm not bashing women. I'm not judging you for your lack of money.
And that's the part that women don't understand, and they do not want to understand, is that you're thinking backwards, which making you look more than delusional, more like mental illness, which is why the same people that are delusional are the ones that can't find love. One thing about social media, it's giving everyone delusion of grandeur, where they think they smarter and deserve better than what the rest of the world sees, especially when it comes to modern women.
You know, I didn't know that I was gonna be talking to a bunch of illiterate people who don't know how to read. But
You're literally 15. What do you know?
you know how to read.
Yes, I do know how to read.
Name 10 books.
Are you serious?
Yes, 100%. Name 10 books.
Well, I read Game of Thrones. I'm obsessed with like the Twilight
book
series.
called?
Game of Thrones, the
Don't
series.
What's the book called? It's not called Game of Thrones.
What did you say before that?
Just talk with a bunch of nonsense and she can't name any actual book.
Oh, shut up, kid.
Taking my spot.
Let me show you the series since you don't believe me. I'll show you since you don't believe me.
The book is called Song of Ice and Fire. Now, before you embarrass yourself by looking up the name of a book, she couldn't even actually name a single book. She doesn't know how to read. She's clearly illiterate.
And this is what women try to do. They jump in character and try to talk with a lot of confidence and use lingo that seems familiar with the real thing. In other words, they try to portray the image like it's real, hoping that someone falls for the bait. But in reality, when someone knows and learns from the experience, they're able to call someone out on their lies. Most men can call women out on their lies, but choose not to because they're attracted to them.
Biggest, the baddest boss chicks are just sitting at home with a cold pillow, alone, and the only friend they got batteries in it.
The sad part about that statement is that women actually think that's an advantage and that's the leverage that they have over men. It's like, oh, I don't need you because I got my machine to satisfy me. This is exactly why you don't have a man. It's because you're always thinking in a sexual nature. One thing about a man, if he continues to think in a sexual nature about women, he'll always attract the wrong woman. But men get smarter while women become more emotional. So by the time women wake up, most guys don't want you because they see you're only built for a side chick. And the women that are built for side chicks are the only ones that are going to brag about having a machine with batteries in it. Hint, hint, wink, wink. If they start telling you they got a machine with batteries in it, they would never have a man. That's just food for thought. You do the dishes.
Couples goals won't be couples goals if them upload them arguing every day. Right. Why are they couple goals? Because you put a filter on it, you didn't cut and paste it, you didn't grab the ribbon and bought that Hermes bags that she didn't deserve. You just met about 12 Hermes bags for the Birkin with the gator. $100, $200, $300,000 for that thing.
Yeah, them
You just got this nigga. You just met her last week. You just sent her a DM. What are you doing? You're insecure. You're buying too much shit trying to impress somebody, but what you're doing for them because you know they don't feel that way about you. So you're trying to purchase your way into feelings.
Simping, trying to win a woman over. Why? Because when people are growing up, you watch movies like Beauty and the Beast, and you start to notice in a lot of movies, the rich guy, the king, the person that prospers the most gets to pick out their wife, and typically that's what women want. But it doesn't work in reality because in the movies and cartoons, it's designed to give off that emotion in order for you to watch it. But what society is trying to do is emulate what they see in the movies, which is why designer, gold, jewelry, and material things are looked at as being so valuable whenever it comes to picking out a mate. That's the biggest problem that women have and men is the delusional concept that material things make you valuable for love.
And then you put the shit up on Instagram and you got everybody believing that the love is the love, but you have purchased your way into the love. That nigga don't feel that way about you. That's uncomfortable. So you put a filter on it, you edit it, you cut and paste it, and then you're living in it. You've been living the lie for so long, you believe your own lie.
This is when the fakest couples are always trying to act like they're the nicest couple. They want to post the most pictures and make it look like, hey, everybody, we're living this fairy tale world, knowing good well that it's lies behind the scenes. They always say the bigger the marriage, the faker the wedding, and everybody is in a rush to live a fake life because from the outside looking in without you having it, you actually think that it's real.
You've been telling that same lie over lunches and dinners sitting across from other couples. They're real. Yo, is fake. Y'all niggas argued all the way to the restaurant and all the way home. You're sleeping in 2 different rooms. When you gonna upload the fact that I love you, but I don't like you?
Because they're in it for the show, the fairy tale, the movie, the cartoon feel. Once a person starts making their life fake, they have to continue with it because fake people cater to each other's emotions. One thing that people fear the most is the truth. You get around somebody that's willing to call out something you're going to hide, you're going to hate them for it. You get around somebody that knows the truth but tells you what you want to hear to keep from hurting your feelings, then you're going to think they're real.
When they going to put that out there? They not going to do it because the concept of couples goals is way more sexy than niggas knowing I hate your guts. Wow. You understand me?
I do.
He has a point. As long as you are able to portray the fairy tale and the fantasy and it's look like you're making it coming true, the glory you think you're getting from that is way more important than, okay, I'm becoming depressed being around this person every day. But you'll always know what happened in a relationship when it ends. So technically, their life become reality to someone else watching them.
I don't want the conscious singles convention to become a freak off. We don't want it to become a freak off, no Diddy.
When you take a room full of desperate people and put them together and you allow the women to think freely and the men to think freely, a lot of these ladies, man, especially in the conscious community, ain't had no action in a while. They may turn it into a freak off, brother. If you telling them not to, you already know who you're inviting.
Snow Bunny Rehab. We definitely going to have the Snow Bunny Rehab. We definitely, black men who can't stay away from the Caucasian flesh. We're going to have a Salsa Bunny Rehab, a Ice Bunny, a Rice Bunny, and a Sand Bunny. We're going to have rehabs. Don't worry about it, brothers. Oh yeah, we need a coon retreat. Thank you, my brother. How do I forget about that? A raccoon recovery retreat, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. We need a raccoon recovery retreat for all the coons. We left out the coons. How are we going to have a retreat movement and we didn't have a raccoon recovery retreat? We got to have a coon retreat to try to heal all the coons and find out why they keep working against the people. We got to have a raccoon recovery retreat.
Speaking of coons, he think any man that dates outside the race of black is a coon. What about passport bros that are going to these countries to get these Thailand and Asian women? Would they be considered coons? Let me know in the comments.
Parents of rainbow gang children, That's a good retreat. Parents of Rainbow Gang children. That is an excellent retreat. A Rainbow Gang retreat. Recovering Rainbow retreat. We can do a recovering Rainbow retreat.
Man, I don't even know if I could take Dr. Umar Johnson serious. Get in the comments to let me know if you can.
Wake up. Wake up. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? You know what I could do to you?
What are you talking?
Talk about what? Oh, about. Are you serious?
I'm gonna say something.
Nah, y'all perfect together. You got it.
You see how that brother was snugged up?
Great example. I could have used you podcasts ago. When you guys always say one of the main reasons you give, we like younger women because we like them with less bodies and less experienced. Well, what was my point exactly? That don't mean shit.
Your argument sort of fails because what's her body count going to be at 29?
That doesn't matter though. Like, that's still her. So why would you want to be with her?
Well,
even if she
sure.
only collected 8 eggs before she met you, she was trying to, rally up as much as she could. That's still her personality and the woman she is.
Okay, so
What?
Well, that's not a bad thing. You're a sexual woman. You do OnlyFans.
Okay, I'm not trying to just rack up my bodies though.
You're 19 and don't know what your body count is.
Well, yeah, I don't need to keep track.
It's not something that's hard to keep track of. Like, usually it's like,
Well, I don't know. I
just
just
know how many
naming
people you've
30
been-
people or however much it is
Which
crazy.
Girl, hey, I'm all for doing what you want to do, but I'm gonna be the first to tell you that is a little crazy at 19.
That's definitely a little crazy at 19. It's more like, what were you doing the past 4 to 5 years? You've been getting ran through that much? Where's your father at? I think women think that it makes them look cool. It gets attention. They're not really getting a bad rap from the men like that, especially if she's doing OnlyFans, which means guys are paying just to see her. So as long as she's making money from it, she don't see what's wrong with it. But society led them to believe that it's okay for them to live like this, which is why a lot of women are doing it. But I do think they're lying about the numbers just to keep the attention coming.
Yeah,
Heard different
I've
things.
heard someone say lie every opportunity about them, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Nah, is that true?
I don't think so. I try not to lie. I mean, if I'm protecting someone's feelings or something, and I need to.
But I feel like even then though, you still shouldn't lie though. I feel like you should just keep it real. And if a person
Well,
can't,
not everyone can handle that. If my sister was to ask me, do I like this shirt on her, and I really don't, but she likes the shirt, I would be like, yeah, I love the shirt.
I feel like you
It's not
gotta
my
tell her
style.
though.
If it's a nice shirt, just not my style, you just, sometimes you just make someone feel good about themselves.
I thought you meant say you was a good guy, and he asked if you cheated on him, you would say no, even though you did.
Well, I feel like that's a little different because what's in the dark comes to light. So he's gonna know, eventually. That's
true.
So I wouldn't lie about that. How about you? Are you the type to lie?
I really just put everything on the table. You know what I mean? And I let the person that I'm dealing with or anybody just choose how they want to move after I tell the truth. Because I don't want to deal with no karma. 'Cause I feel like
Oh, yeah.
whatever you put out is what you're gonna get back.
You get right back and it comes
know?
right back around.
That's true.
So what do you do for work?
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm into real estate, crypto, content creator, things
Okay.
like that. What about yourself?
I model for a few companies, the main two are Miri and Playboy. And then I just do little bookings and whatnot in between those projects.
Okay, smooth. You single?
Yes, I am. Since I was about to say kind of newly single, but freshly not talking to someone since I moved to Texas. Relationship wise, probably about 2 years now.
Okay, smooth. So what do you look for in a guy? What's your type?
I could say a more of a calm, reserved person. I don't like anyone that's super flashy or wants to impress other people.
Right.
That's kind of not my thing. I'm very quiet to myself. So just someone to match that.
Okay, I like that. Why you spell my name like that?
What do you mean I spell your name like that? Oh, that's good. You got me. You're good. You're good.
She's spitting out a lot of game. I'm quiet. I don't really like somebody that's flashy, but you're attracted to the Lambo. And on top of that, you got a bunch of tattoos on your arm. That's let us know inside you've been going through some things. We can see why you're quiet. And plus you're a model that traveled, haven't been in a relationship for 2 years. You're a side chick to an old rich man and you're not getting that paycheck no more. Now you're trying to portray a role as a submissive woman, but you got to realize you attracted him with the Lambo. Let's see what happens.
I guess I should tell you what I like in a woman. So
You should.
I like a woman that's confident, loyal, honest, somebody who I could just vibe with. You know what I mean? Who could be my girl and my best friend. Cause I like to laugh. I like to just have fun. I don't want all that serious arguing all the time. I'm not really into that. You know,
Right.
somebody I could grow with too. You
So
know?
how long have you been single?
I've been single since 2020.
Whoa, that's a long time.
It is.
Why has it been so long?
I mean, I feel like I just needed to grow from that situation. You know, a lot of the stuff that I did in that situation and the person that I was then is not who I am now.
Yeah, and you do grow, and that's important Like, it's always the most important thing is growth.
That's true. So, do you have kids?
No kids. Not yet. How about you?
No kids.
How many do you want?
I want as many as me and my wife want. As we can afford. How many you want?
Out London on TikTok and watch the entire video. It may turn out a little different than what you think. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Definitely share the video. This was your first time watching. Hit that subscribe button. Catch you on the next video.